So we're here at the Western Hunt Expo with Leica. I have the opportunity to grab Hamilton. Hamilton is, when it comes to technical, this is our man. I mean, anytime I have an issue in what I'm thinking or what I'm needing, this is who I go to. Ham, I'm all over the place this year. I'm in the lower 48, I'm in Alaska, I'm everywhere this year.
Right.
And as you've informed me, I'm obsolete with our gear. So thanks for making me feel bad about myself. But what should I be running this year with what I'm going to be doing? Climbing mountains, but I'm also, planning the view from the fields.
Understood. Well, first of all, thank you for having me, and I'm always happy to give tough love. I tend to go away from where the American market's going. Our American market is bigger, better, faster, more. I want more power in a smaller package. That sounds great, but there's no free lunch in optics. It's always a trade-off. In binoculars, especially somebody like you who's traveling, who's going to be looking for animals with binoculars, but typically judging them with a spotter or a rifle scope,
right.
There's no point, I won't say there's no point, but there's less of a need for high power in a binocular. I want something that's more compact, more convenient to carry all the time, that I'm not wishing I didn't have, and also I want lower power because I want a wider field of view in general, and you can get some wide field of view with higher power, but you cannot, if you've got a small binocular, you cannot get a larger exit pupil, which if you don't have a larger exit pupil, you get more eye fatigue when you're staying behind your binoculars for a long time.
Getting that headache.
So therefore, guys who have, some guys, friends here who've forgotten more about mountain hunting than I've ever known, they actually use our 8x32 Geovid Pro, because you've got a huge, about 405-foot field of view in a small 27, 28 ounce package that allows you to find game. You can glass all day, you can find game, and then when it's time to judge it, you get on your scope. But the convenience just far outweighs the little bit you lose in magnification. And here's something that an old guy taught me a long time ago, and that is, if you go from 10 power to 20 power, and you're looking at little stuff, like I'll use bullet holes for example.
Right.
If you're looking through a 10 power scope at a 30 caliber bullet hole, you only turned it into a 60 caliber bullet hole when you went to a 20 power scope.
Makes sense, man.
You know, I mean, so it's still
Absolutely,
tiny. And if you've got sharpness, contrast, resolution, color rendition, the things that you get out of quality optics, you don't need the power you think you need that you would want with lesser quality optics. So, for example, I'm not a great shot, and it's not that hard to shoot a 4 or 5 inch group as far as the optics go on 10 power at 800 yards with a good quality scope. I've done it, I've watched other guys do it. You don't need these super high magnifications even for long distances typically, especially when you got a scope as a backup.
Right.
So that being said, the flip side of that for the other end of the 48, when you come out to the east and you're hunting, say, pigs and deer, where you've got low light and you really need low light performance, this little 32 millimeter binocular is as bright as any 56 millimeter objective lens rifle scope on the market. My own Leica rifle scope is set at 8 power with a 56 millimeter objective is no brighter than this binocular, because binoculars are inherently brighter than scopes.
Right.
So I don't give anything up when I'm trying to see a pig at the end of the day with this little binocular. And I also have to carry less in the mountains.
I like that, man. Right on. So this is everything we need right here for everything that we're doing this year. Like,
as a hunter,
yeah.
I would say so. And I'll say I've got the 10x42 size that everybody carries, and I've got the 8x32 size that nobody carries. Every time I go hunting, I take the 8x32. I never once have taken the 10x42 hunting.
That's amazing.
Now, when I go to the range and I'm doing long range shooting, I've never taken the 8x32. I always take the 10x42.
Okay.
When I'm trying to see steel plates at long distance, when I'm trying to see bullet trace or see impact, that kind of stuff, then yes, I need that larger field of view. But I'm not sitting behind the binocular for hours looking for an animal.
There you go.
That's what it boils down to for me.
Appreciate that, man. So that's what I'm rolling.
Okay.